in the local stores and everything. And throughout my career, I just really have a passion to helping artists grow their businesses and become, successful and turn into an income for themselves that they can be doing it full-time things. So that's what.
And I think that income.
Yeah,
Yes, everybody like that word, right?
Yeah, that is a great word. And I definitely could say that a lot of people definitely will want to have an open mind when it comes to being an artist. Some artists are just independent, but they don't think business-minded wise. They just think about being in the studio recording a record.
They miss that piece. They don't think about the business side. They want their manager and everybody else to handle that.
Exactly.
When they need to know it.
Exactly, and the industry has changed. Back in the days, you would try to rush to try to get a record deal and things like that. Record labels are really looking for new things, and one of the biggest things that record labels are looking for, if you're an artist and you're trying to get in the business, you have to have a huge fan base. That's where people are actually getting signed. If you're recognizing how social media is a big help to independent artists.
Okay.
So a lot of artists.
So you've been an independent artist since '99.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So would you say, how have you been able to keep your fan base? Because sometimes if you're not, what do you call it?
I can tell you.
What? So how have you been able to remain consistent and keep that fan base?
The key thing of longevity is reinventing yourself.
Okay. Since '99, how many times have you reinvented yourself?
If you follow I went from a preacher kid to DJ preacher kid to Jay White to hit maker. So we're looking at a long years of reinventing myself in different areas of the industry, where at some point in my career I learned the DJ business, and then I went into learning the radio business. Then I went and got mentors who taught me how to start my own radio shows and radio stations. Then I got with people who showed me how to build businesses. So that's what life is all about. You have to get mentors and people in your life to teach you certain things.
Well, that PK thing that you just said, that resonates with me because I too am a PK. Yeah, my brother. Yeah. The struggles and
we love the Lord.
The great things that we must go through
Yeah.
as being the chosen ones. But so being a PK.
Yeah.
How has that? Okay, so because you were a PK, is that why you chose to do gospel music, or?
No, I started out in gospel itself was just really the lifestyle of what I wanted and what I believed in, like that. So doing gospel was a personal choice for me.
A personal choice.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna get back into why you chose that. Because there's always a why.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get back in that when we come back from this music break. And just for you, guess what song I'm gonna play next?
What's that?
Mary, Mary, get up!
That's what we're talking about.
A little Mariah Carey Heartbreaker remix. I really like that. Like, I am a fan of Mariah Carey. Like, even when people be talking about her downfall, I still love her.
How they say, she's the falsetto queen.
I think she's awesome.
Yeah.
You like her too?
Yeah, she's a great singer.
She's a great artist, yeah. But, okay, so music consulting.
Yeah.
What does it mean to be a music consultant?
Music consulting is really all about advising artists, teaching. It's really under the bridge of mentoring. A lot of times artists have questions, and there's places that artists haven't been. There's information that they need to know. Your music consultant is the guy, your go-to guy, your plug, the person who gives you all the information as far as production, as far as creating goals. Setting goals is so important in a lot of artists' careers, that really allows you to gain success and momentum in the game. So a music consultant is someone who definitely can give you information, solutions to your problems, help you set goals and plan for your future. A lot of artists have questions and things like that. You would go and get a mentor or a music consultant, someone that definitely could give you a solution to your problems. And that's what I do, even as an artist.
So what steps did you take to become one? Like, what did you have to do?
I went and
or
got
is this
mentors.
something that you just coined yourself?
No, I went and got mentors. I've learned. To me, I figured out what life is all about. If you ever want to become something, anything in life, I don't care what it is that you want to become. The first thing I would encourage any person to do is find someone who's doing exactly what you desire to do. and get under them.
Yeah.
Humble yourself. You know?
That's that thing.
Yeah.
When you gotta eat that humble pie.
Exactly.
People don't want to eat it, especially artists, as you know, creative people.
Right.
They're like, oh no, I'm just.
Yeah, they
like,
think they all that. Yeah, you have to have an open mind and an open heart and get under someone who's doing exactly what you desire to do. Imagine you trying to go somewhere in life and you've never been there, but this person tell you, I've been to Disney World 5 times, and are you gonna go to them and say, well, I know how to do it? And you're like, but you've never been to Disney World. This person's been there 5 times.
Right.
I think you want to sit down and find out how did they get to Disney World 5. And that's what music industry is all about too. Even whatever it is you want to do in life, you want to be a teacher, a football player, whatever it is, always the most successful people. I've interviewed many millionaires before. The main question their main statement they always tell me is find mentors.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do in life,
is so true.
Find mentors. Yep. When I wanted to get into real estate, and I went and got under some guys who were in the real estate, and I said, whatever you want or whatever you know, I want to know. That's just
feed me.
Exactly.
Yes.
Knowledge. My people perish for a lack of knowledge.
Yes.
And when you get knowledge, it's a wrap.
Unstoppable.
You become unstoppable.
As you have been, Jay White. That's your rap name.
My rap
name. Do you
name
use that name when you're consulting?
Yes, I use the name Jay White when I'm consulting. The rappers and the radio announcers, DJs, they know me as Hitmaker because I produce music for artists.
Hitmaker.
Yeah, and make rap music. So yeah. I got so many names.
You like Diddy, crazy. Sean Combs, P. Diddy, Love, Brother Love, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so we're gonna get into more of Jay White after this break. Right? We're gonna get into some Aaliyah. Back and forth.
You recorded me? Oh,
now I am. A little Aaliyah for you. We turning it up. Classic track, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You want me to hit those vocals, Tarzan? I got you. Yes, Beyonce, yes, a little Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Beyonce, Crazy in Love.
Crazy.
That's a hot track right there.
Yeah.
That's still gonna get play in 2040. We still gonna be hearing that.
That's the type of song that, how they say, they play every year. Every woman gets crazy. Get up out their seat when they hear this song.
So, Crazy in Love. Have you ever been crazy in love?
Have I been crazy in love? Of course.
You have a special someone in your life?
Yes, I do. I'm in a
Just let you know,
relationship.
I've been getting people's business.
Yeah, that's no problem.
Because you know your favorite girl next door.
Right.
Fiona, you're gonna tell me those type of things.
I think definitely these radio interviews are the best place to definitely go ahead and just tell your business. Just get it on with, so you can clear the air. Because you know how people gossip and write articles and like, look, this is the best time when they interview you. Tell the truth.
Right? Why not? So you do have a special someone in your life?
Yes, I do have a special someone. Her name is Stephen Ness. I'm in a relationship right now,
okay.
and I can honestly say I'm glad to be in a relationship.
All right, that's a good thing. How long?
We've been together for what? I would say 6 months. Like 6 months. But we've known each other for years. When I say years, I mean like over 10 years.
Oh, so you were friends first. That's good.
Exactly.
That's always a good thing when you're able to be friends first.
Exactly.
Right? So
yes.
Would you say that you're crazy in love yet?
I'm crazy in love. Yes, I would say that. I would say I'm crazy in love.
Oh, so she got you open.
Yeah, I'm focused. I'm focused.
She got you open, huh?
Yeah, I'm open. I'm the type of person open to talk about marriage, everything.
Okay.
So
with you being in a very, the entertainment industry, which is a very busy industry, there's no regular 9 to 5-er. It just doesn't go down like that.
Right.
So how are you able to balance and maintain a healthy relationship and still be in that industry?
Well, the key thing to me is communication, keeping her in the loop of everything that I'm doing, even having her support of what I'm doing, where I'm going, and things like that. Accountability is everything in this game.
Right.
So that's how I've been able to. I'm very open about what I'm doing. I desire for her to learn everything that I'm doing. So that as I can grow in my career and things like that, it affects her. And I try to find things that she likes to do and see how we can parallel our lifestyles together so that, where we go and we'll complement each other.
So you do let her know, because, it's when the secrets come. So if you're going to a meeting with a beautiful artist, you know, who got body for days, you're gonna definitely make sure she knows.
Well, I wouldn't even focus on the idea that she got a beautiful body.
Oh, come on, you've seen it.
I'll put like this.
J-Way.
I don't think it's necessary to focus on that.
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying because if she finds out after the fact, see, this is where men go wrong.
What makes it wrong?
No. What I'm saying is this is where a lot of times, when you don't say, hey, you know, yeah, I'm going to a meeting with, I don't know, Lala. She's an amazing artist.
Right.
Maybe you can show her a picture or something.
Why? Why open that can create that idea that is something that can cause friction because she's beautiful? There's a lot of beautiful people in the world or in the industry.
Yeah, but
so
then what
I think she knows
happens is
that.
they don't. Once you find out, oh, so why didn't you tell me that she looked like Halle Berry?
My question is, I would
Does
be
she
like,
get
why
mad?
are you thinking that? No, not my people's. My people's wouldn't get mad and stuff
No,
like
she's
she is like
understanding.
far from
She's
just.
very understanding.
Yeah, that kind of scared me at first. That it's like there's nothing. But yeah, there are some people who are like that, but not the relationship. I wouldn't even get into a relationship with someone who struggles with jealousy or who is uncomfortable with me being around beautiful, because to me that's crazy.
Right, because that's your business.
Exactly. I'm going to be around models. I'm going to be around female singers who are very beautiful that want to record records. You know, so it's, to me, I always plan
Spending all
everything
that
I
time
do.
in the studio.
Exactly. I plan
Late
everything.
hours.
Yes. I don't believe in time. Like, for real. Sometimes we'll finish and it's 3 a.m. To me, time doesn't exist when I'm
Right.
doing something I'm passionate about.
Right.
So I understand the life of photographers because I'm always around photographers. Now with their situation, I don't know. You know,
It's
it's a different story.
Same story,
But-
different day.
I got
You know
great
how it
friends
is.
who photographers, and they tell me all the time it's hard, but they get through it. You know.
Yeah, you got to. All right. Well, we're gonna get into some more of this relationships,
Yeah.
because that's a very interesting topic, and it's something that a lot of artists struggle with maintaining
Yeah.
a relationship in this business.
Yeah. You gotta have a strong prayer life. I'll tell you that
So,
too.
ooh, praying.
Praying together.
Okay, praying together, stay together. All right, so we're gonna get into that when we come back, and we also have a fun game that I'm gonna play with you.
Aight.
Get ready for that. Let's get into this. What do you think about that one?
No. that's how the brother feel.
Has that happened in relationships? Do you get tired of someone
How do I get
in business
tired?
and personal?
Well, tired, I don't know about the word tired. I think that we have differences that we cannot come to an agreement with and common ground. But as far as tired, nah, I don't think people get tired. I just think people just have come to a point in their career or with their relationship itself where they just decide not to agree anymore. You know, I think that's what makes relationships not last long is the fact that you learn to grow with one another and accept each other's differences and try to find common ground. You know what I mean? Because everybody changes. No one stays the same. And if you feel like that person is going to stay beautiful and never get old, or their habits, or whatever the case may be, if you don't learn how to love that and endure and accept it, then.
Because circumstances and situations can change the dynamic of any relationship. And you have to be willing to, of course, make those adjustments.
Right.
So, in the music business, I'm going back there.
No problem.
How have you been able, when you're the changes, like, of course, social media has changed. I mean, since you were out in, first out, the social media has totally changed the music industry.
Yes.
So, was it an easy adjustment for you to transition into
to social media itself?
Or were you resistant?
I was not resistant. I can honestly say I was not resistant of it. I was just really trying to understand the game, because back in the days you had to go to the stores, the mom and pop stores. People would put flyers on the walls. You know, I came from that area of that street marketing.
Yeah.
And you had to go to all the parties and all the clubs and all these different things. But now it's just different to where you can actually communicate and market online itself. But a lot of what we have to understand is that the industry has become more harder. I would say it's more harder now because it's so easy to get music for free. So what would make a person say, let me spend my money versus I can get it off here, or I can, there are other artists that giving their music out free, so why should I spend money on your music? And your music don't even sound better than their music, and their music is free. So to me, I found out the solution really what allowed me to really have merchandise still being sold and people buying music is the fact that people love when you can connect with them. And artists have to bring themselves to a point to where you have to be able to connect with people. Right. Sometimes the only time artists go on their social media is when they want to say, buy my music. No one wants to buy you if they don't know you or they're not connected to you. That's what made you popular back in the days in the community. People saw you at the park. People saw you at the street parties. People saw you at the flea market and things like that. So they bought into the idea to where they felt they were connected to you. Well, that's the same approach.
So would you say that you need to be an open book?
You have to. That's what making reality shows so popular now, because people love seeing.
But reality's not really reality.
No, it's not. It's a skit. It's a skit to what they're doing. But there is another aspect of it that's proving a point that people love to see other people's lives.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So there is an aspect of it that they're capitalizing on.
They live vicariously through you.
Exactly. So when you go live on your Facebook or you go live on your Instagram, it builds what we call views. You know, so people are interested in things that you're passionate about.
So what's the craziest thing you've ever done to get a view?
What's the craziest thing I've ever done to what now?
To get a view.
To get a view?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Or you don't do crazy things to get views?
I don't know what people may consider crazy. You know, I'm just an open book when it comes to my family, my nephews and my nieces, when I'm going places or when I'm meeting new people. So, I don't know. I haven't.
So you show a lot of your family life?
Oh yeah.
And the social media?
I show a lot of my family because I'm a positive person. That's just me. I'm all about family. I have so many friends. I'm that person. If you see me in the store, I may be walking with 20 dudes. You know, these are my peoples. Like this is just.
That's your gang?
Yeah, that's my gang. Those are my disciples.
What's the name of your gang?
You know, those are my disciples. You know, I'm that type of dude. I love bringing people together. If there's nothing going on, I'm going to be the one to throw the party and tell everybody come to my crib. Y'all come chill here. Let's play some music and talk. I'm that type of person.
Melissa's over there shaking her head. She must have been to a couple wild parties at this PK's house.
This is what I love.
So you guys drink communion
Sprite,
juice?
Pepsi, communion juice. Yes. Yes.
You know, that was always a running joke with the PK. They always like, oh, what you be drinking? What you have? Communion juice?
I'm still waiting on them to switch the juice up. Just a little for me, you know. Just a little for me.
Hey, it might would do some church people some good if they had bring a little wine in there, ease their that drama in church. But listen, so what new project you have right now?
Right now, I have a single out called "Feeling Blessed."
Okay.
This song was produced and came out during the time of the hurricane when Irma hit. You know, God had gave me this song, and I dropped this record because I really believe that even during our situations and our bad times, that we're not just blessed at certain times, but we are always blessed. And God protected everybody that's in my family, those who live among me, and then being blessed is really just having a mindset. No matter what your circumstances, you have to feel blessed.
Right.
You know, so. Yeah, I got that. That's a record that's out right now on Spotify and on Amazon.
And you're rapping on it? Or
yeah, I'm rapping. Produced it.
Let me get a couple bars.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing? I'm not.
I don't freestyle. People are like, I don't freestyle.
I didn't say that. I said from Bless. Can I get a bar from Bless?
You gotta buy the record. You gotta get the. Let me stop messing with you.
You know what? I'm gonna cut your mic.
I remember somebody did that to me too in the interview. They was like, "You gotta buy the record." I was like, "What? I gotta buy the record?" You sitting at the radio station?
Okay, all right, Bless. Okay, Bless. Well, maybe we'll try to get them drop them bars when we come back from this break. All right, let's get into this Sierra Party.
Party.
1999 Prince.
Ooh, yeah.
That's a classic right there.
Man, that was the year too. 1999.
Yeah.
Oh man, look at here. That's the year. All the hot jams. People were partying. Music was like. Music back then was inspiring. Mm-hmm. That's what I loved about the old school music. I love old school music because it had a lot of the lyrical content. The lyrical content was so inspiring.
Right. It's hard to find that today. But, you know, it's Mature Life Radio here. It's your girl, Fiona. Your favorite girl next door, and Jay White is in with me, kicking it.
Thank you.
Can't you see?
Yeah, I'm very mature.
You hear my flow? You ready to go?
Yeah.
Okay, so Jay White.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna play a little game with you. Okay.
Okay.
This is called First Thought. Okay. So I'm gonna give you a word, and I need to know your first thought. First thing that comes to your mind. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Very simple, right?
Yeah, very simple.
All right. Let's see. Red.
Dress.
Green veggies.
Money.
Grace.
Grace.
Yeah, Grace.
Peace.
Okay. Rapper.
Jay White.
Fear.
Wow.
Come on, first thought. You thought something.
Do that.
You're thinking too hard. First thought.
Oh man, accident, car accident, yeah, accident.
Okay. Kirk Franklin.
Stomp.
Miami.
Woo, 305, the number 305 comes to my mind.
Women.
Talk too much.
Oh, wait a minute. Seriously?
You said the
Women
first
talk
thing
too
that
much.
comes to my mind.
But wow, why is that a thought?
Women like to talk.
Too much?
Yeah, women like to talk. It's not a negative thing.
Oh, it's
man.
not a negative thing.
Not
It's a good
negative.
thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
they like to talk. Men need to talk more too.
Yeah, I will agree with you there.
Yeah.
Stop keeping it so to yourself. But no, women, yeah, that's what we do. We talk. Right,
Women
communication.
love to communicate. You don't. If a woman ever gets silent, boy, that's a problem.
You better be
That's a
scared.
problem in the house.
Okay, so where can people find you, Jay White?
Definitely on social media. You can find me on Facebook at Joshua PK White. On Instagram, you can find me at Joshua.White for life. All right. On Twitter, you
Is
can,
it for life or the number 4?
The number 4. The number 4 and life. And you can
Is
find
life
me
spelled L-I-F-E or?
L-I-F-E. You're right, because a lot of people.
Because you
spell
know
it
how
different
they
ways.
be, yeah, they put a Y in there in a minute.
Exactly. It's J dot the number 4 White. Wait, J dot White 4 the number 4 life L-I-F-E. All right. So definitely, even on Twitter, I'm J White Kinfolk on Twitter. Kinfolk is my music production company that I have.
Kinfolk.
Yeah, Kinfolk. And if you definitely want to check out my music, I'm on SoundCloud at J White Hitmaker and on Reverb Nation at J White Hitmaker. My music is on Spotify and on Amazon too. So definitely, yeah.
But you go by Jay White.
I go by the name J
Or-
White and Hitmaker.
and
Both,
Hitmaker,
both
so
of them are
both.
listed. They're both listed.
They're
Even
both
on
listed.
YouTube, you type in Hitmaker, you're gonna get me. You type in J White, you're gonna get me. You're gonna get me. Yeah.
Okay. So if you could give a word to aspiring artists, rappers, music consultants, what would you tell them?
Find mentors.
Mm.
You want a long-lasting career, longevity, it's in knowing knowledge and in connecting with people. That's what I would say. That's the best thing that has really helped my career grow, is having mentors in my life. People who I look up to, people who I'm accountable to, people who can correct me, because not everything I say and do is right. You always got to have a team of people that can inspire you and encourage you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you have definitely been an inspiration to me.
Thank you.
You're awesome.
Thank you.
AWESOME. Yeah.
You're very beautiful, so you're right in the business of connecting.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
yes.
you. I appreciate it. But Jay White,
Mhm.
you still owe me something.
She wants me to do this.
You
Y'all
owe
think
me.
she gonna get it out of me?
You owe me. I need them bars. I need them bars.
I don't do that. Like.
Oh
yeah,
my
I
gosh.
don't.
Okay, well let me start and then
I
you
don't.
finish.
You see this? You see this? What you finna start? Go ahead.